Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Mission Matters. My name is Adam Torres, and if you'd like to apply to be a guest on the show, just head on over to missionmatters.com and click on Be Our Guest to apply. All right, so today I'm at Grant Cardone headquarters in Florida. Let me tell you, I just got done watching a pitch competition. It was absolutely amazing, and my next guest was part of it. So, Nihan, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you for having me.
All right, so Neon, how are you feeling being part of the competition, being part of all this? Like talk to me.
Honestly, I feel like the entire time I was so nervous. Like, even though I didn't become like one of the top like finalists or being able to win, I was so nervous the entire time. But I feel really grateful for it because I feel like I've learned so much. Like today on the final day, I was able to pitch for 1 minute and I've like grown so much because in the beginning beforehand, I was stuttering so much. But like on this day, I didn't stutter. Like I only stuttered like once. So I feel like I really encourage people to do pitching.
That's amazing. And so what are some of things you learned in the process in general, just along the way?
I think one thing I've learned is like, well, you just keep on going. I feel like sometimes when people like get nervous, they just pause. But I just kept on going. Like you have to keep the ball rolling. I think also like one advice I've learned, like we had so many people like successful businessmen like talk to us and women as well. And one like that really stuck out to me. I don't think they said in Cardone. I believe it was during our visit to Chanel where they said, your first no, whatever, just forget about it. Just keep on going. There is no unless you make it a no.
Yeah. I like that. And I want you to spend a little bit of time as well talking about your business. So your business and your concept.
Yeah. So basically, I was creating HAFE, which stands for House Accessible for Everyone. And essentially, I would make an app where users would be able to find like a house that's within their community. Because gentrification holds a lot of like ground. A lot of people are being displaced. Children are being not be able to continue with their education because they're constantly being able to move, having to move. And cultures are also being lost. So last year, I did an internship with an assembly member. And that is where I was able to learn so many of these concerns were actually happening in my own community. Like I saw so many people like telling me like a lot of like older generation, but they were telling me these concerns that they were trying to like find a home, but they couldn't. Even from the lottery system, even though they lived there for 40 years or even like 50 years, like way older than my parents, they aren't like the first priority. It's often people who just came from like different states. And it is good to have like new cultures from like Georgia or Albany. It doesn't really matter. But we should also like take part of like the people who are residing within our community. So that is why I created the app. I wanted to make people who are within a community find tenants close to them, especially for people who are marginalized communities who really need that support. People who really could really use that, especially like public housing. Yeah.
So talk to me about what it was like to work with the Grant Cardone Foundation. How was that?
It was really fun. I thought, I mean, we had like in the morning, and they were like all singing and dancing. It was crazy, but I actually really like that because I feel like I'm like someone who like wants to like think ahead. And I know for someone like in like business, I want to be like in a job where everyone is just happy with each other, like not really much drama. So just them like clapping and being like success, like it is good. I feel like, they said like they hold each other accountable, and that's something I really want too. Like I want to hold people accountable, especially for like myself individually.
Right.
Not like others. That sounds kind of bad. But I really want to hold myself accountable and like keep on progressing. Because that's what like I feel Cardone is. It's telling you to keep on progressing. Like just because you did this amount of sales, you can do triple there like the next day.
You're 10x like behind us. Come
10X.
on. There you go. Got to throw up the 10x. Talk about the accelerator too. You were part of an accelerator.
Sorry, what you mean?
The accelerator that you were part of.
Like the program?
Yeah.
Oh, GSU?
Yeah.
So it's a girls startup business program, and that's where we like, it was started in May, but the interview process was pretty intensive, I would say. But essentially afterwards, you get all the like nerves and like the interview process. You get to like pitch your own like business plan to like a BMO capital. And then that's how we decided like to factor like the top 20 and all that. It was really fun. I honestly, throughout my entire life, I feel like since I was in 3rd grade, I've been focused on political science. So it's going into international relations and poli-science was, those two majors were something I was going to do. Yeah. Essentially. But I wanted to take a dive and just take like business. Because my brother's doing business and I thought that I wanted to see like how much is it. and just wanted to try it out. So I took this program, and it was such like life changing because even though I didn't win today, I feel like in a way I did win because I'm not gonna like stop here. I'm gonna keep on going. That's where I'm like doing the pitch. Like even though I didn't win, I'll sign up like to my local like cities or just continuing pitching because I think business is something I really want to pursue and continue.
Love it. Nihan, last thing I want you to do, look into the camera. How can people follow you? How can they connect? How can they learn more?
Hi, so you can follow my LinkedIn. It's capital NIHAN and then space LOBO, which should be my last name. But if not, I'm going to do my email, which is also NIHAN LOBO 20 and at gmail.com. And you say like Nihan Lobo, that's like if anyone's like curious. But yeah, I hope in the future we can really make HAFE like an accessible platform. But I think for right now, we're just gonna like take a step back and make it a lot more smaller. So if you are like really curious and want to be part of the team, please feel free to contact me.
Amazing. And for everybody at home, just so you know, we'll definitely put some links in the show notes so you can just click on it and head right on over. And speaking of the audience, if this is your first time with Mission Matters and you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe or follow button. This is a daily show each and every day, bringing you new content, new ideas, and hopefully new inspiration to help you along the way in your journey as well. So again, hit that subscribe or follow button. And Nihan, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me.